Hello children, today we are going to start with our next chapter of Environment, Standard 5th, Lesson 6, Every Drop Counts. You know that water is very precious. We should not waste water. Okay. Now in this chapter we'll see that how the water been used or what was the problem in olden days and now what we are facing nowadays with the water. Okay. Now can you see this picture? Okay. King Ghazi made the lake in Jaisalmer 650 years ago. It was called Ghatsi Sar Lake. Sar means a lake. It was called Ghatsi Sar. It is spread several miles many more. Okay. This lake is having several ghats leading with the steps, and it is decorated with beautiful verandas, large rooms and large halls. Okay. Then this lake was used for many purposes, for many activities. For example, children, they would go to this place, to this lake to study and play. People, they used to celebrate festivals. Then dance and music was held for people's entertainment. And this lake was used to store water. Rainwater was collected in this lake, and when this lake was filled, it was made in such a way when this lake was filled, the water was transferred in another lake at a lower level. And when that lake was too filled, the water was automatically transferred into another lake, and like this 9 lakes were constructed and 9 lakes were filled with this water. So there at that time, in olden times, there was no problem of rain. Throughout the year, people was having rain. And do you know children, 1000 years ago, one person, he came to India from Uzbekistan. Okay, his name was Al-Biruni. He was surprised to see the people of India, how they were skilled to make the ponds and lakes. And so he noted down the things which was different from the country of ours. So he noted down the things which was totally different, which he has not seen. And see, in olden times, rainwater, it was stored in step lakes such as Ghatsi Sar, where water from one lake overflowed to fill another lake. Then, ponds made by people. In olden time, people were very skilled to make the ponds and lakes. Made of huge iron rods and rock, means they used to make a pile of rocks, and it was joined with the iron rod to make a chabutras, yani raised platform. The chabutras all around the lake. The chabutras was made all around the lake, and between this there were the staircase for coming up and down. It was made in such a way that people can go while they are going down and coming up. There would be no crowding. It was made separately. Okay. Now, see children, lakes, johats and step wells, yani bawdis, made by people. People went down the step to reach the water. So, besides Jaisalmer, in many places of Rajasthan, they get very less rainfall. Okay. Throughout the year. Here the water falls for few days, and sometimes not that much also. So what people used to do, they make the lakes and johats. Johat means the talab, okay, to collect the rain water. Then also in some places of village, so there is no shortage of water. Because of that, they make the lakes and johats. Can you see the map? You can see here the map of Rajasthan district. Can you see the red part? Red part means that there is no rainfall. Then yellow part. Yellow part means that there is little rainfall. And green. Can you see this green part? It means there is very normal rainfall. Okay. Now, you know, water is needed for everyone. It is very precious. So, this rainwater was soaked under the ground and it reached to the wells and bawdis. Bawdis means step wells. And can you see, one picture is there, how in some houses, how people used to save water. Okay, see, here you can see the water has been collected on the roof, and from this roof the water is going through the pipe, and through the pipe it reached to the underground tank. So when the rainy season is over, in winter season and summer season, they did not have problem of water because already the water is being stored in the underground tank. Now, then see, drinking water to travelers. Piyaw यानी कि घड़ा भर कर रखते थे. And mashaks, it's a leather bag. Water also stored in pots of brass, copper and clay. So, in olden days, there were no vehicles. Like this, if we want to go from one place to another, we used to travel on vehicles. But in olden days, there were no vehicles like bus, scooter, train like this. Nothing was there. So what people used to do, they used to travel on caravan of animals and goods. So what people thought, it would be good to help this thirsty traveler. So what they did, they made a piyaw. Piyaw यानी कि घड़ा भर कर रखा था on the way, so that when this traveler they pass by, they can use water from this घड़ा, this piyaw. And also the traveler used to carry the masak. Masak is made by the leather bag in which they used to store water. So when they went from one place to another, they used this bag. Okay. Now, can you see? Okay, children, at your house, you must be having the water bill. The water which is coming at your house, for that you must be getting a water bill. Can you see one bill here? See in the picture. Here, what is the name written here? The name is written Shri Muhammad Umar and Dr. Muhammad Soeb. And can you see the date? See your date, 11/7/2007 to 5/9/2007. It means that this water bill is of 2 months. And what is the price written here? It is 350 for 2 months. It means for 1 month it is 175 rupees. And from where it has came? It has came from Delhi Jal Board. Okay. Now there are some questions. Let's do this. See, look at this bill and tell. From which office has this bill come? So this bill has come from Delhi Jal Board. Do you get a water bill at home? Yes, we get a water bill at home. Find out from where it is sent. The bill comes from the Department of Water Supply. Why do you think Delhi Sarkar, Government of Delhi, is written under Delhi Jal Board? Delhi Jal Board is a part of Government of Delhi. That is why Delhi Sarkar, Government of Delhi, is written under Delhi Board. In whose name it is the bill? How much money do they have to pay for each month? The bill bears the name of Shri Muhammad Umar and Dr. Muhammad Soeb. The bill amount is rupees 350 for 2 months, and hence they have to pay rupees 175 for each month. Do you have to pay for water? Yes, we have to pay for water. How much? We pay about 1,000 rupee for drinking water. Is the rate of water different in different colonies? The rate of water is some different in different colonies. Okay? No. Okay, children. See, There are some picture that how we get water. See, first picture you can see a Jal board tanker comes to our colony twice a day. We have to stand in a long queue to get water from the tanker. People at times have fights over water. Next picture, first picture you can see the tanker is there and this people are standing in a queue to get the water. Next picture you can see we fill water from well. The nearby well dried up a year ago. Now we have to walk for far to reach the other well. We are not allowed to take water from some of the wells because of our caste. Can you see the well? So people, they take out the water from the well. But because of their caste, some people, they don't allow them to take the water from the well. So they have to go a far distance to get the water. Next picture you can see, we get water at home for half an hour. In some houses, they get only water for half an hour. We fill this in the tanks to use all day. Sometimes it is dirty also. Sometimes the water comes dirty also. But what they can do, they get only water for half an hour. So they have to use that water. Now we get water from our taps all the day. In some places, in some houses, people get water for whole day. Next, there is a hand pump nearby. Have you seen the hand pump? See, in the picture you can see the hand pump. But the water that we get from it is salty. We have to buy water for drinking. So the water which is coming from the hand pump, it is salty and it is not used for drinking water. So these people have to buy drinking water from outside. We have put a pump directly in the Jal board pipeline. Now we don't have any problem. We have put a motor to pump up the water from the bore well. But there is no electricity, so what we can do? So many places they have the bore, but if the electricity is not there, then they are not able to get the water. For that they need the electricity. And the last picture you can see, we get water from the canal itself. And have you seen that in olden times, how they were collecting the water, what they were doing? They were making the ponds, lakes. But now we are not using that. Now we are not filling these all things. Then johats, step wells, everything was made. But now it is totally empty. Now, nowadays, what is the situation? Now see, we get water from the Jal board tanker. Okay. Before I told you, you can see in the picture the tanker is there. In some places, if they don't get water properly, they call a tanker for water. So for that, people stand in a queue to get the water. They stand in a queue for getting the water. Now wells, you must have seen the well. What they do? Mostly we can see this well in the villages. Underground water pump using a bore well. So they take out the water from the well. Now water from taps filled in the overhead tanks. Now in many houses, in many flats you must have seen there is a tanker on the terraces and from there the water is being supplied for the whole day. Pumps put on the Jal board pipeline. Many people what they do, in some places they put a pipeline in Jal board tanker so that they can get water supply whole day. Okay. In some places, see, taps supply water all day. It means they are having a boring system. They are having a bore so that they get the water for the whole day by the taps. And from the canals means Narmada lake, you must have seen the Narmada river. From there also we are getting the water. And you know, in olden times when they were not getting water, there were some groups which helped the people for getting the water. They helped these people and that group is named Tarun Bhagat Sangh. This group, they always they were always ready to help the people for getting the water. Okay, children? Thank you.